Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your loud. It be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can. Just tell me that I can.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Antonio. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I have a nice review for you guys. Sweet, quick, and simple for the Nike React Gatos that I just got from Dick's Sporting Goods, guys. Let's go. I'm pumped. I hope you guys are too. Let's get it. Alrighty, I got them on feet. Have them in this like awesome cream neutral colorway. They're definitely going to get super dirty, but let's just take a look at them. And wow, beautiful. Beautifuls. I'm a really big fan of these. Now, I did get them in size 8 initially. I got them in size 8 because I heard they ran really tight and narrow, but I have them now in my true size 7.5. So I went true to size and they fit perfect. The size 8s almost felt perfect, like they felt really good width-wise, but length-wise, I had like a whole thumb of space in my toe box, which I absolutely hate. So I ended up getting the 7.5s, and that was the correct size for me. So true to size for me, guys, true to size. I'm gonna go ahead and start off by juggling for you guys, let you guys know how the upper feels. It's like this really nice, soft, almost like pillowy sensation, but it's like almost like a cotton upper. I've never had indoors that are like this kind of upper. I would definitely be careful with playing with this upper if you're outside, or if like you fall a lot on concrete or something, because they might get really damaged. A lot of my uppers that I've usually gotten for indoors are leather based or feel like some type of leather, but this upper really does feel interesting. It's almost like a pillowy cotton sensation. Amazing touch, and nothing that I've ever felt from an indoor soccer shoe ever before, but it's definitely something that take in consideration when you're spending this much money on an indoor soccer shoe, because these guys are expensive. They're currently on sale, so definitely take advantage on soccer.com or Dick's Sporting Goods again, and I just hope that they hold up well. If they do, fingers crossed, because these are one of the best indoor soccer shoes I've ever purchased. And I really mean that as somebody coming from a ton of indoor soccer shoes, specifically Nike Champos, which is something I usually get. As I tie them for you guys right now, I gotta say they do feel pretty narrow. I think they'll stretch out a little bit, especially in the toe box area, but they are what I consider more like a vapor feeling. So I don't think they'll stretch out too much. So if you do have a really narrow foot, these are gonna be great options. And I think that if you have a normal foot, they'll also be great options. But if you have a wide foot, you may need to size up in these, because the upper is really soft, but I don't see it stretching like too significantly. Another thing is that the tongue is a one-piece upper with the upper, so the tongue is part of the upper, so it doesn't give you that flexibility to adjust your indoors as much as other indoors that have a separate tongue, because you can play around with the lacing. So that's one thing to consider when you are going to be buying these, that the upper is part of the tongue and it's not that stretchy. So that's why I would say it's more like a normal to narrow fitting shoe, so you may have to size up if you have a really wide foot. Juggling felt super comfortable. I really did enjoy getting a touch in these. It feels very plush, soft, and silky in the best way possible. Almost feels like as if I have pillows in my toe box area. Now, the pillow sensation is similar somewhat to leather, but not really, because this material that they're using is really soft and it isn't that rigid compared to like leather, where it kind of has a little bit more rigidity to it. This, I would say, is more cotton sensation in a good way, because it feels thin enough for me to have that like tactile feel with the ball, but not super thin where if I get stepped on, I'm gonna cry. But it definitely feels more like a vapor kind of cleat because of the narrow midfoot area. Now, that may stretch out, but I have worn them to the gym a couple times and I haven't seen the indoors stretch out too much to the point where I'd be like, okay, this is really broken in, but maybe I just need more touches in the ball and more time. But other than that, they feel super responsive and comfy. Let's go ahead and jump into some dribbling and I'll have some more feedback for you guys. Alrighty guys, I'm getting some major cramping on the outer midfoot area, so right around that Nike check and in the instep area as well, near my arc on both feet, more specifically on my left one because it is wider. That tends to happen with a lot of indoor soccer shoes or cleats, but I'm still really impressed. My feet definitely hurt, so I'm just gonna stop here because I have a game tomorrow that I need to, feel good for. But I'm really impressed with the touch. Now, the toe box area is a little bit wider than I thought it was gonna be. Oh wow, my feet hurt so bad, I just have to sit down. But the toe box area is wider than anticipated. When I first got the shoes in, I thought the toe box area was gonna be really narrow, but it's definitely not. It's definitely wide, and I like that because my toes feel like they're able to space out. But the midfoot area, since the tongue is part of the upper, is very narrow, so it's kind of tricky. That's why I wouldn't recommend this for people who have wide feet, because you just don't get the adjustability. You just don't get the adjustability that you would with a tongue that's just free from the upper. Now, I really like the dribbling sensation. It's very vapor like oriented, so I feel quick and agile, and the bottoms feel super responsive, no sliding around, no nonsense like that. I seriously feel really safe, which is awesome, because as somebody who has knee issues, or anything like has gone through ACL surgeries, you want to know that you're not going to be slipping around, and these soles definitely do a really good job. I'm super happy to report that. Now lastly, the upper feels really soft and plush when you're getting those touches with the ball, whether you're juggling or dribbling. I think these are awesome. And I can definitely see why people love these. I don't think I'll ever go to any other indoor, cross my fingers, but I'm really happy with these. And so far for first impressions, I would give them probably like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. So I'm super excited about that. But I'll let you guys know if I should you know, do a whole review. I'll definitely be using these a lot. So stay tuned, guys. I love you guys. All right, take it easy. Peace.